Today, thousands of people marched through the former Auschwitz Nazi German death camp in Poland. Today is Yom HaShoah, known as Holocaust Remembrance Day, and this year marks 80 years since the liberation of Auschwitz.
According to the Holocaust Center of Pittsburgh, more than 350 Holocaust survivors came to this region after the war, with fewer than 20 of them still living today and able to share their story. Tonight, KDKA's Lauren Linder brings us one of them.
When you hear stories of the Holocaust, for many, Bulgaria isn't the first country that comes to mind. It's history many haven't heard, but a survivor here in Pittsburgh is able to share it and possibly provide some optimism during a time when there's so much hate still in our world.
Еврейский продукт, Jewish product.
As Albert Farhi looks through his collection of family photos at his home in Squirrel Hill, he finds one that takes him back to a world where he felt like a second-class citizen.
You know, it is Jewish, don't buy it.
The Star of David, now a symbol of resistance and strength, once a marker for persecution. In Bulgaria, that hate came in waves for the now 95-year-old, born in the capital of Sofia in 1929.
It was really very depressing.
He, his brothers, and parents had been living in unity in their building with other Jews and non-Jews. In fact, his father, a proud officer who fought alongside Germany in World War I, made sure to teach his son that anti-Semitism was not common.
He said, we were living like brothers. No difference between if you're Jew or Bulgarian.
But in July of 1940, things started to change after the Bulgarian government introduced anti-Jewish laws. There were curfews and restrictions on occupations. Jews were required to hand over valuables, wear the Jewish star, and put the star on their front doors with the names of those inside.
Everything was preparation for deportation.
It wasn't long before Bulgaria became allies with Nazi Germany.
I was sure that my end is coming.
And Farhi heard crowds marching outside their home.
The sound like beasts from distance was death to the Jews, death to America, death to the Jews, death to America. Bzz, 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 from distance.
According to the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum, in 1943, Bulgaria agreed to the Nazis' demands and deported more than 11,000 Jews from Bulgarian-occupied territories near Greece and Yugoslavia to Poland. Nearly all of them were killed at the Treblinka death camp. But after growing defiance by clergy, politicians, and the public, the king revoked plans to deport Jews within the borders of Bulgaria. That number was 48,000, according to Yad Vashem, the World Holocaust Remembrance Center.
It is an example how people can do right.
Instead, the government sent them to ghettos in the countryside, where some endured forced labor. The Farhis were sent by train more than 100 miles east of Sofia, where the 5 of them were crammed into one room in Plevin, then in 2 rooms with relatives in Shumen. There, despite a quota of Jews in the high schools, Farhi was admitted and made non-Jewish friends who stood up for him.
He saved me of being beaten.
Eventually, the Soviet army invaded Bulgaria in September 1944, freeing them from the Nazis. After the war, Farhi went to college and worked as a chemist in Israel until 1961, when he moved to the U.S. and Pittsburgh. 80 years later, does it hurt to look back?
No, because the Bulgarian people save us. We survive. It is positive.
Showing what's possible when we look past our differences. Lauren Linder, KDKA-TV News.